Well, here we are on the following day. Rather a nice day actually. I think there's no more rain left in the sky for a little while, and I'm back with this 250 Crusader that I pushed home yesterday, and I have since had it running. It didn't insult me by starting and running perfectly on the first kick though. It did start within a few kicks, but it wouldn't run for very long. So I checked a few things. I opened up, there's a drain screw on the float bowl of the carburettor. I opened that up and caught what came out. There was a little bead of water in there, not much. So I thought, well, that might do it. So I put the screw back in, turned the fuel on, ignition on, tried to start it, but it was just the same again. And I thought, right, let's have a look at the sparks. The plug cap was very, very loose on the lead. I thought, well, that might do something, so I tightened that up. It went round about 10 turns actually, the plug cap, but that didn't make any difference. So then I decided to look at the points. The spark was very weak and intermittent, so I had to look at the points, and they were filthy and quite badly burnt. They hadn't actually got wet though. I thought that the problem might have been because we were out in such soaking wet conditions yesterday, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Now I cleaned the points, put everything back together and started the engine up, and it started and ran nicely. Then it started to misfire, and the misfire got worse and worse and worse, and I actually had the points cover off, and I took a look in there while it was still running, and the sparks off the points were like something you'd want to see at the plug. So I had another look and I found there's no fibre washer there. If you look on these old back plates that I got here, here's one, and you can see quite clearly there's a fibre washer there. And I think what's been happening is the points have been arcing and shorting on the back plate, and making it look like the condenser might have been the culprit. But I think if I clean the points up again quickly, because they probably had started to burn, hence the misfiring and whatever, and fit a fibre washer there, I think that might be us back on the road again. So all that wet weather and water getting splashed around everywhere and the heavy rain was just coincidental, I think, and I'm hoping to prove it soon. Put this all back together with a fibre washer fitted there, and if it starts and runs okay, obviously we'll have another ride on it, and I'll let everybody know that that's what the problem was, but I strongly suspect that's what it is. So I'm going to sort that out next and see if that sorts it out. We're up and running again. What it turned out to be, I know that I already mentioned that there was no fibre washer behind the moving part of the points there, and I fitted one thinking that was it, and obviously cleaned the points up. That sort of got me out of jail very briefly. The engine would start up and run and then start misfiring, and I noticed horrendous sparks at the points. This was a culprit. A new condenser, and it's not the first time I've seen a faulty one. So we're back on the road.